Welcome to Japan, a land where the echoes of ancient samurai tales and the serenity of Zen gardens blend seamlessly with the pulse of modern life. From the tranquil temples of Kyoto to the snow-capped peaks of the Japanese Alps and the coastal charm of Kamakura, Japan is a country that invites exploration. In this video, we'll take you through 3 diverse destinations, rich with history and culture, and dive into 2 of Japan's most captivating festivals. Each location and event will not only reveal the beauty of Japan, but also the stories and traditions that make this country so unique. Our journey begins in Kyoto, a city steeped in history and known as the cultural heart of Japan. Once the imperial capital for over 1,000 years, Kyoto has preserved its historical heritage through its numerous temples, shrines, and gardens. One of the most iconic sites in Kyoto is the Kinkaku-ji, or the Golden Pavilion, a Zen Buddhist temple whose top 2 floors are completely covered in gold leaf. The temple was originally a retirement villa for the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu in the 14th century, and upon his death, it was converted into a temple. Its reflection shimmering in the surrounding pond is a site that has inspired poets and painters for centuries. Kyoto is also home to the Fushimi Inara Taisha, a Shinto shrine dedicated to Inari, the god of rice and prosperity. The shrine is famous for its thousands of vermilion torii gates that form a pathway up the forested slopes of Mount Inari. These gates, donated by individuals and businesses, each bear the name of their donor, symbolizing their wishes for good fortune. The origins of Fushimi Inara Taisha date back to the 8th century, and it remains one of the most important religious sites in Japan. Along the path, you'll find small sub-shrines, each with its own unique history and purpose, such as the Omokaru stone, where visitors lift a stone to test the weight of their wishes. Leaving the bustling city behind, we journey to the secluded village of Shirakawa-Go, nestled in the Japanese Alps. This village is renowned for its gasozokuri farmhouses, with steeply pitched thatch roofs designed to withstand the heavy snowfall of the region. The name gasozokuri translates to constructed like hands in prayer, reflecting the shape of the roofs. These houses, some of which are over 250 years old, were built to accommodate both living quarters and spaces for cultivating silkworms, a key industry for the village. The unique architectural style is not just functional, but also a testament to the ingenuity of the villagers who adapted to their harsh environment. In Shirakawa-Go, history is preserved not just in the buildings, but in the way of life. A visit to the Wada House, the largest gasozokuri farmhouse in the village, offers an intimate look at the traditional lifestyle of the locals. The house has been converted into a museum, displaying tools, clothing, and other artifacts that tell the story of the village's past. After exploring, warm yourself by the hearth and indulge in a meal featuring Haida beef, one of Japan's most prized Wagyu varieties. The tender, marbled meat is typically grilled over an open flame, a method that highlights its rich flavor and texture. This experience not only fills the stomach, but also connects you to the culinary traditions of the region. Our final destination is Kamakura, a coastal town with a deep historical significance. Known as the Kyoto of Eastern Japan, Kamakura was the seat of the Kamakura shogunate from the 12th century to the early 14th century, marking the beginning of Japan's feudal era. One of Kamakura's most iconic sites is the Great Buddha of Kotoku-in, a towering bronze statue standing over 13 meters tall. This statue, which has survived earthquakes and tsunamis, is a symbol of Japan's enduring Buddhist faith. It was originally housed in a large wooden hall that was washed away by a tsunami in the 15th century, leaving the Buddha exposed to the elements, where it has remained ever since. Kamakura is also rich in natural beauty, offering opportunities to hike through forested hills that once served as training grounds for samurai. The Daibatsu hiking trail is a popular route that winds through lush landscapes, offering stunning views of the city and the Pacific Ocean. Along the way, you'll encounter small shrines and temples, each with its own story. After your hike, unwind at one of Kamakura's many beachfront cafes. A favorite spot is Bill's, a restaurant with Australian roots that serves up delicious breakfast dishes with a view of the ocean. It's a perfect place to relax and reflect on the day's exploration. Japan's festivals, or matsuri, are vibrant expressions of the country's cultural heritage, bringing communities together in celebration. One of the most famous is the Gion Matsuri in Kyoto, a month-long festival held every July that dates back to 869 AD. Originally a religious ceremony to appease the gods during an epidemic, the festival has evolved into a grand celebration that features a procession of intricately decorated floats known as yamaboko. These floats are constructed using traditional methods, without nails, and are adorned with exquisite tapestries and carvings. Each float tells a story, often from Japanese mythology or history, and the entire city of Kyoto comes alive with parades, traditional music, and festivities. Another cultural highlight is the hanami, or cherry blossom viewing season in spring. This tradition dates back over 1,000 years to the Nara period, when aristocrats would gather under the blooming cherry trees to celebrate the beauty of the blossoms and write poetry. The cherry blossoms, or sakura, are more than just a pretty sight. They hold deep cultural significance as a symbol of the transient nature of life, a theme that's central to many aspects of Japanese art and philosophy. Today, hanami is celebrated across the country, with people of all ages gathering in parks like the Yuno Park in Tokyo or Maruyama Park in Kyoto to enjoy picnics, music, and the fleeting beauty of the blossoms. During this time, the atmosphere is one of joy and reflection, as people come together to appreciate the beauty of nature and the passage of time. Japan is a land where every corner holds a story, where ancient traditions are preserved and celebrated alongside modern innovations. From the timeless temples of Kyoto to the snow-covered villages of Shirakawa-Go and the coastal charm of Kamakura. Each destination offers a unique window into the soul of Japan. And with festivals like Gion Matsuri and the Hanami season, you will experience the vibrant cultural life that defines this remarkable country. If you're inspired to explore more of the world's most fascinating destinations, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Join us as we continue our journey, uncovering the hidden gems and cultural treasures that make each corner of the globe so unique.